Giselle the Science Girl, and today we're going to do a few science experiments which I found on the one and only Buzzfeed. Yay! You can do these with any kind of parent or guardian because they're so simple. This is for my Genius Hour, which for my passion project is science. Because who doesn't love that? Anyway, let's get started. So, let's begin by making an ivory soap souffle, also known as Charles' Law. The only ingredient we'll be using is this bar of ivory soap. Let's begin by putting the bar of ivory soap in the microwave for exactly 2 minutes straight. Soap has molecules of air. As the temperature of the gas increases, so does the volume. Watch closely by looking at the soap in the microwave. Do you see it growing? That's because of the gas temperature increasing. Look at that! It's getting so big! It's becoming an ivory soap souffle, just as said in the beginning of this experiment. Look at that! Right about now, your parents will probably be freaking out. It's getting really big. Look at that! Maybe we should stop. Looks like a cloud. Since the gas temperature increased, the volume of the soap increased greatly. Look at the size now. It feels really weird. Have you ever seen those marshmallow-like things on Thanksgiving? They feel just like that. Not to mention they look like them as well. So right now, after taking it out of the microwave, I've taken a really round piece of the souffle out of the microwave. It feels really squishy, but it breaks apart really fast. Also, it's really hot. This might be because of the material that the ivory soap bar is made out of, making it really squishy and cracky once it's in the microwave. Also, I left a really strong smell in the kitchen. Oh well, my parents will be proud. Do you guys see why I love science now? Yeah, it's golden. So for this lava lamp experiment, you will need some food coloring, any color. For this one I'm going to use blue. Some Alka-Seltzer, broken into 4 bits. Some cooking oil, or vegetable oil, which is what we're using right now. And of course, the ultra stinky vinegar. Also, you can use a candle for a bonus to make it light up more. So first, you are going to pour a little bit of vegetable oil. Then you're going to pour the vinegar. Try to hold your nose while pouring in the vinegar. Yuck. Then, you put in the Alka-Seltzer. Then, you put in the food coloring. Oops, I thought it was blue, but it ended up being pink. Do you see the bubbles floating up? This is because of the bubbles of carbon dioxide floating to the surface. This is coming from the Alka-Seltzer. Really pretty, isn't it? Who needs to buy a lava lamp at the store when you can just make one of your own with these ingredients? Now, this one is for all you musicians out there. Have you ever wanted to see sound become visual? Try doing this. You will need cornstarch, water, and a speaker, also a cooking sheet. You'll see why you need those two in a minute. So first, pour as much cornstarch as you want in a big bowl. Or a little bowl in this case, any size. Then you put the water in there. Then you mix it until it becomes hard. As you can see, this got really hard. So when mixing it, you would need a parent or guardian to help you if you're not strong enough to do this. So now, you pour it on here. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the big speaker. I put a bag over it so it won't ruin it. And it's not really working and making it move like it was supposed to, which is making the cornstarch and everything spread out everywhere. But hey, that's science and life. Not everything works out as planned on the first try. So, let's move on to the next one. Now, we're going to make the eggs bounce. So, we're going to have a contest to see which type of egg is bouncier than the other. The raw egg or the boiled egg. So the ingredients we'll need for this, which is the vinegar, which still smells really bad, the raw egg, and the boiled egg. We'll just use one despite the fact that there's two in there. And you'll also need 2 jars. Also with covers. If you don't have any, just use foil. Okay, so we'll start by pouring the vinegar in. Then we put 1 egg in each jar. So for this jar, I'll put in the raw egg. Now that we put both eggs in both jars, cover them both up with lids, or foil in this case. After this, we'll be back and we'll see which one is the bounciest. Okay, so it's been almost a week, which was way longer than the 2 days that were intended for us to wait for the eggs to have their shells dissolved. But the experiment still works successfully because I just looked at the eggs. Now all we need to do is rinse them off and test each one's bounciness. First, we're going to rinse the raw egg in this big bowl of water that we just put in. It's all bouncy. So here's what it looks like right now. It's a really bubbly-ish looking. So like it's a skin colored one. Anyway, so now we're going to test its bounciness. Let's try doing it from a low distance. Really bouncy, isn't it? Now let's do it from a higher distance. Hey look, yolk! Now we're going to do the same thing with the boiled egg. Ah, it smells horrible. So now I rinsed it. Now I'm going to test its bounciness. Ready? Not that bouncy, is it? We'll try from a higher distance. Still not bouncy. So, that was my last science experiment for this video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. I had a really fun time doing these experiments. Remember, you guys can do these at home in your own kitchen with a parent or an older sibling. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!